WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
Yo, what is good, man? Today we're gonna be making a stretch 5, and this is one of the best stretch builds that I think I've made thus far. Is 7-3. It can shoot lights out, it can play defense, and it can finish inside, bro. I have everything that you will need to be an effective stretch big. But do me a favor, man, before we get too deep into the video, like it, subscribe to the channel. I got a bunch of bangers coming as always. But all right, so the position of this stretch is going to be a center hand. This is up to you. Jersey number is up to you as usual, man. For the body settings on this build, we're going with 7'3", 250 pounds, a 7'6" wingspan, and defined body shape, man. Now, all right, let's get right into the actual attributes on this build, because I do want to make sure that you can get a lot of stuff. Now, with it being a stretch, I don't anticipate being in the paint much. I will still have a lot of paint type stuff, so you can still be comfortable doing it, but it won't be the primary goal of the build. I'm gonna still give y'all a little bit of something to make sure everything like looks good, everything's kosher, like you can still get a little bit done. But I'm primarily gonna be focusing on the things on the outside. I'm all about the perimeter for this build. So all right, for the close shot, we went with a 71. For the driving layup, a 42. The driving dunk, we can go with a 62. I know you get the pro oop package at a 70, but listen, we ain't going for that. This is a stretch build. We trying to be like Al Horford out there, you know what I'm saying? With the driving dunk, we're gonna take that all the way up to a 99. You see that does get you posterized on Hall of Fame. We're going to make very good use of that badge. Now for the post control, we're going with an 85, which is more than enough to get it done. You can back people down in the paint, hit them with that drop stepper real quick, and then go ahead and bang it on the head, bro. You do get rise up on Hall of Fame as well. Make sure you're using that badge. It can do a lot for you on the offensive end of the floor. Now we pretty much just gonna go crazy with the shooting. Now, all right, we want a 86 mid-range and an 80 for the three-point shot. Now for the free throw, I'm also gonna give this build a lot of free throw, because you're gonna be down there attempting a lot of dunks. So you wanna make sure that when you get sent to the line, because you will get sent to the line, you have a high free throw, and just go ahead and turn on that real player percentage. Put Giannis's shot on or something like that. It really doesn't matter with the free throw this high. Just go ahead and put a free throw that you like. Put on that real player percentage, so you don't even have to time it, my boy. Just trust me on that. That's a little gem. And then just tap square and that thing could go in. All right, now moving on to the playmaking. So on this build, in order for me to get all the stats that I wanted to get, I did have to give up a little bit of something on the pass accuracy. So for the pass accuracy, we will only be going up to a 75, but you know, you get a little bit of badges, but even with those little bit, you'll be just fine, man. You got everything you need. You do have a bullet passer. It's not the best bullet passer, but it's all right. It's a silver. You got break starter and you got needle threader, man. You really won't need much else, and you got 11 badges to get all of those things. Now, all right, time for the defense. This is one of the places that I was not willing to sacrifice. It's kind of why I had to get away from, you know, the playmaking just a little bit. So for the interior defense, we will be going with an 88. And I know you're probably thinking, why 88, man? That's because we want a gold brick wall. Like, you want to make sure you're hitting people with hard body screens as a popper, or, you know, even if you want to cut to the goal, because you can see this build can do that. But as one of those guys, you need to make sure that you can actually get down there and actually make something happen. So with that being said, we're gonna look at the perimeter D. We're gonna leave that alone. We will be taking the steal up to a 40, and I know that's not very high for the steal, but we pretty much just want it just high enough so that we can still, you know, play the passing lane just a little bit, so you're not letting everything just fly through down there. Now for the block, we're gonna take that up to an 80. No, I'm sorry. For the block, we're gonna take that up to a 97. I'm tripping. Now for the offensive rebound, we're gonna take that up to a 95. We're gonna do the same thing with the defensive rebound, up to a 95. Now speed and acceleration, we're gonna put that all the way up. For the strength, we're not gonna go super high, but we will get it up to a 76. Vert, we're gonna leave that right where it is and put the rest on stamina, my boy. And look at that. You get 22 25, 11, and 35. A very good defensive center build that can shoot, that can finish inside, and is okay at playmaking. So there's gonna be a lot that you can do with this build, and that's why I call this one of the best stretches I think I've made thus far, because you can still handle your own down there. I know some people worry about the interior defense. The defense in this game is just bad as far as like the interior goes, so I really wouldn't worry too much about that. Now, all right, we can go ahead and look at some of these takeovers. So for the takeovers, you do get sharpshooting, rim protecting, glass cleaning, and then post takeovers. You know, you can do whatever matches your playstyle, but I would suggest on this build that you get, you know, spot up for when you coming off those screens that you said, in those big body screens, and then one of the rim protectors, just because I feel like that is everything you need to really just be a dog down there. Paint intimidation or interior badge drop, both are pretty good. And like I said, we're making a stretch build, comes out as a two-way stretch glass cleaner, man. I do not think any of those shades of are right. If anything, it's like a Joel Embiid, Yao Ming, Porzingis type, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those types of guys, as opposed to just a defensive stalwart like all of these other people right here. Now we can go ahead and put some of these badges on this build, because what is a build without the badges, man? And like I always say, make sure they match your playstyle. So do all the stuff that you plan on, put all the stuff on this build that you actually plan on doing in the game, you know what I'm saying? So like if you're not gonna be backing people down, ain't no reason to put back down Punisher on. I am, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on gold. I'm gonna put fast twitch on Hall of Fame. It's definitely something that I'm gonna be using. I'm not gonna put limitless takeoff on there, because I'm not gonna be trying to do that, in all honesty. Put back boss, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't anticipate being down in the paint that often, but I'm gonna go ahead and put rise up for sure on Hall of Fame, post riser on Hall of Fame, and then for my last badge, which is something I'm gonna have to add a badge for this, I'm gonna put drop stepper on Hall of Fame. I just feel like that would make this build perfect. When I do catch the ball, I want to be down low, able to back somebody down and go ahead and dunk on them, man, because I definitely think that's something that would be just crazy on this build. And if you want to just go ahead and juice it up a little bit more, you got a few extra badges left at the end, go ahead and put something on a dribble, man. It'll definitely make a huge difference on your character. Now I'm gonna put blinders on for sure. Actually gonna make sure I add all the things that I want to add. I'm gonna put sniper on there, definitely hot zone hunter, a dead eye, and a catch and shoot. And after that, I just put the rest on corner specialist, and that's just enough for the playmaking badges. For the shooting badges. I don't think you need anything else outside of that, unless you just wanted to get a slippery off ball on there. That'll help you, you know, after you set those screens, be able to break off a little bit, or if you wanted to slip the screens, be able to break off a little bit. Now for the playmaking, like I said earlier, you know, we got everything we need for playmaking. We can go ahead and put break starter on, needle threader on, and then for the last one, we can put post playmaker on. I don't feel like any of these other badges are needed. We have just enough playmaking badges to get exactly what you need. We need to be able to get those boards and get the ball down the court. We can do that with those badges. Break starter for sure is definitely a necessary badge. If you've been playing any big man this year, you know that break starter is one of the most important badges for a big man to have in this game, like for real. Now for the defense, we have so many defensive badges. So you want to make sure you put brick wall on there off rip. Interceptor for sure, post move, lockdown, you're gonna need that badge. Tireless defender is a badge I love so much. We only get rebound chaser on gold, but we're not too worried about that, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put chase down artist on, intimidator on. Chase down artist, I'm actually gonna drop that down to bronze. I think we can get away with a bronze on that. In all honesty, this build is pretty slow. I don't see me being in a lot of chase down type situations, and even if I am, I feel like that's enough. We're gonna put pogo and rim protect on Hall of Fame. I'm gonna put box on silver, and we do have a couple badges left over, so now we can bump chase down back up to gold. Now look at that. This build has all of this defense. In all honesty, if you wanted to use all of your extra badges in finishing, I actually don't think that would be bad. Finishing is really the only area where this build is like even kind of weak at. Defense, I feel like the build is very solid. You can definitely hold your own in the paint. You can box the other big out. You can set those screens and roll to the basket. If you don't want to roll to the basket, you can most definitely pop that three with that high three ball we have on this build. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me on this video, man. Just do me a favor before you slide on out of here. Like the video, comment what you think about the build, man. I definitely love receiving feedback. Y'all want to get into a little debate or something in the comment section, I ain't never been the hoe. I ain't backing down, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, leave a comment. and check out some of my other videos on the channel. I have plenty of other content, man. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the